just talked about all these problems going on in the world. I mean, John hit it on the head so beautifully, as you know, he always does, and is spot on about oil prices and how that's affecting everything, our lack of energy independence under this president. President Trump last night started talking about that, talking about the open borders, talked about the economy in shambles. I thought it was really powerful. Did you listen to President Trump's speech last night saying we can turn this around, but boy, what a mess America's in right now?
Yeah, actually, I listened to it this morning. I was at a labor dinner on Long Island last night. It was bipartisan, Republicans, Democrats, labor leaders, but obviously that's the topic of the conversation. And what happened with President Trump, well, first, going back to oil, the first month that I was on the show at WABC is when Joe Biden shut down the pipeline. And I thought this was going to have a terrible impact at the gas stations, which it did. That's almost the least of it. Remember, John, you're the one who pointed out then that's going to affect the entire economy is going to be affected by that. By the price of oil going up, gasoline prices going up, the entire economy gets affected. And that's probably the prime driver of inflation. So that's
and what happened, by the way, Congressman, what happened 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when we had Senator Sullivan on the show too, is they opening up part of Alaska, 250,000 barrels a day.
That's the Willow
Project,
right?
And the price of oil came down to $65. So I announced to everybody that, okay, prices of food, if we could keep it at 65, prices of food are going to come back down again. And then Russia, Saudi Arabia had an oh crap moment. And they cut 1.6 million barrels a day.
Wow!
By, as a surprise over the weekend because they hate the White House. And guess what? The price of oil is over $80 already, and the prices are what food CEO is going to lower prices at this stage?
That is a dire situation, Peter King.